Let's get it!
Broadcasting to you from a little grass shack in the middle of the Pacific.
Live in the place to be.
Well, they're actually in the Bay Area.
Yeah,
but they are the premier Pacifica show that shines a spotlight on positive Pacific Islanders.
You listening to the sound.
Role models coming brown every Thursday night at 6.
East to west, we getting hurt.
Brought to you by Pacifica by Design. It's the iconic FICA podcast with your hosts, Naki and Carl.
What's up over there, Naki?
Hey.
Are you ready, energized, ready to go, ready, fired up for the show?
Yep.
Sound fired up. Season 9, episode 11 of the FICA podcast. We have a whole bunch of community announcements. Probably maybe the bulk of the show. There's so many. A lot of things going on in the PI community in the Bay Area and beyond. We got our check-ins and we have some topics. Oh, we are going to spin to win a ride along on Snacky with Naki to support our fundraiser. That's the show today. Naki was good.
Yeah, we're going to pick somebody to go with us to a Snacky with Naki, and then we'll spin the wheel, and then whoever's name pops up, we'll double check with them,
Make sure
see
they
if they
can
can
make it.
make it, and then if not, we'll spin again. So make sure you can make it. Damn it. Our Giants are looking good. It's a new, totally new team that I have no clue who they are. So I'm starting to figure out names.
Gotta
and
watch.
You
Gotta
gotta
watch
watch
to learn
know.
who's what.
They're in second place.
Nice to see Yaz.
San Diego is
San Diego's in
first.
first. So 9 and 3 would be first in any other division in baseball. But we got the Padres and the Dodgers are right
The
behind us.
Dodgers are right behind
It's like
us.
it is right now. It's still season's still really young.
It's
but
so
it's
early.
It's the toughest division in baseball so
Right.
far.
Right. So if we can stay where we're at, we can kick everybody else's ass. And then my Warriors are down. I think if they lose a game, they pretty much are out unless they go for they just can't lose anymore because they can't even make it to the playoffs.
They'll be eliminated.
They'll be eliminated before they qualify.
So every game's a playoff game.
Every game is a playoff game, and they were doing so good. Well, they have done good. They've done really good with Butler. I think Post is hurt. He's the 7-foot center. I didn't see him the last couple of games, so I think he's hurt, which is kind of irritating.
Those damn injuries.
I know those damn injuries. And it's he's young. Is Butler young? I don't know how old Butler is.
He's not a kid.
But
He's not he's probably, I don't know, average age for the
let me
league, but
see.
he's one of the best players in the league. So
Yeah.
glad he's got the blue and gold on.
He's 35. Butler. Okay,
Ooh,
that's kind of.
he's a little long in the tooth,
yeah.
but it's the league. You play longer in the league now. Not everybody can play. What is there? LeBron 68 or some. He's going to play forever.
And
that
Curry
guy.
is 37.
Ooh,
So,
Draymond's got to be the same age. That's still an old team.
Draymond is 35. They're all 30 late.
They got some youth there.
30s.
They
Yeah,
got some young ones there, but
they're
one's hurt.
Experience. There you go. They're experienced.
Seasoned.
So yeah. So I'm like, I guess. So I still have hope. But that kid Santos, Gooey Santos, he's 22 years old. He's super young, but he's right up there to me. His playing standards is Draymond Green and Curry. He's a really good player. And
Can you
I think
imagine
he's from Italy, I think. I'm
being
not sure.
22 and
Moses Moody is 22.
I mean, but they got to talk to the media, to millions of people. They got
have
to
to
conduct themselves
quickly. Learn
right.
how to be in front of
Yeah.
the media quickly.
What you say, what you I don't know, tweet, X, whatever,
Yeah.
like what you put on social media at 22.
22 is
So when
young.
those-
Like 22, I didn't even know who the fuck I was at
Those, oh
22.
my gosh.
Yeah.
It would be bad for a lot of people at 22 to have all that money. So a lot of times I look at that and maybe because I'm getting old, but I'm like, that's pretty commendable that young people are holding it together like that. Like you always hear the stories about people burning out, right?
Yeah.
And doing stupid stuff, but there's a whole bunch of the league and a whole bunch of young athletes and celebrities that are able to keep it together. I don't think that's
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
easy.
But, they have the money. They have the coaches. They have the agents. They have people teaching and telling them how to.
Sometimes
who
that's worse though, right? Because if you have all the money, you got all the problems.
Post is 25. Damn.
25.
I thought he was younger than that, but 25. I mean, it's still young. He's a baby. My kids are older than these people. My kids are older than these people. So yeah. So the Warriors, I mean, if they don't, which they will, think positively, they will make it to the playoffs.
Every game is a playoff game.
Every game is a playoff. So I'm looking forward to baseball season and moving on in the Warriors. I wish I could afford to go to these freaking games. Like the Giants games, I could go to the Giants game. I just don't know if I want to pack up, get on the ferry, walk to the
It's a
stadium.
whole day.
It's a whole
day.
thing. And so is the Warriors game. When I'm kind of lazy, I can sit at home and watch it. No line for the bathroom, no line for the concession stand. So
no
yeah,
$20 whatever you're buying. $20 hot dog,
Can of
$20
Coke,
beer,
yeah.
$20 can of Coke.
Right. So I wish I could
maybe more
afford
than
to go.
$20. I haven't been in a long time. I don't know. What is a
Beer is like $12, I think.
oh, that's not nearly as bad as I
Hey JT.
thought it would
JT
be.
is
What's up,
on.
JT?
JT, we got your name in the drawing for Snacky with Nacky. So JT always gives big. He's like banned from Snacky with Nacky for a while.
He doesn't understand 50 cents.
Yeah, he don't understand 50 cents. So he's banned until I think the end of the year. He's banned because he doesn't understand 50 cents.
Oh, he's all paid up to like 2028.
Yeah.
I
News
was,
coming soon. Yes, JT has news coming
It's always
soon.
got Rhythm
He
Catalyst always has big
does.
news
He
coming up.
does. There's they have great. Well, JT, first of all, they have an amazing team there. He handpicked his team, and even though he is the boss, he's not really the boss. He's got them women pushing him around.
I see the team when I see like the team together,
Mhm.
and I look and I just go, yeah, you got to, and that's why you got a team full of women to
Yeah.
get things done.
Yeah.
But you ain't the boss.
Yeah, he's the boss over there, but he has a great team. Go follow Rhythmic Catalyst, and there's going to be a big announcement soon. They always have great shows, great fights, and they're local, and so go check them out. And you'll be surprised. There's a big announcement. We talked about it lately. We've been texting, so I know a little bit, but I can't say because it's huge. So he does have the best team, and so thanks for tuning in. You are still banned from Snacky with Nacky, but your name did go in for our
You might come see it happen, but you're not. No
Yes.
more quote 50 cents.
no more for you. No more for you till the end of the year. So yeah, tons of it's spring. Spring is here, so I'm all fucked up right here. Like
Yeah, you sound stuffed up.
I'm stuffed up because of my allergies. I stopped taking my allergy pills, which is a no-no. You're supposed to take them every day. And then I was like, I'm fine. And then I went to work on Tuesday and like my eyes were burning. And I was like, what
Should
the
have
fuck?
took it every day.
Yeah, I should have taken it. So I'm back to taking it every day. But until then, I sound congested. Allergies. Tomorrow, and we'll talk about this during community announcements, is Family Feud, Malanga style, Amu style. They have the community organizations 6 and 6 will be having a fun game of Family Feud. I am playing. So
But it's all fun. They get up there, nobody want to lose.
yeah,
So
we
it's
get
all
up there.
fun, but people are going to be competitive
Yeah,
once it
I
starts.
think it's going to be fun. I mean, I'm just going to be goofing around, and I'm not. They're gonna be mad at me because I'm not gonna take it so serious.
Is that a warning?
It's
Brony
Family
Mao?
Feud. So, and then with Snacky with Nacky, I think we have like $480.50. So really 481 because
That's a-
Mena always tops it off. So 481, that's huge.
That's a big blessing.
That's huge for whoever we tip. So there you go. And it could get bigger. I'm still collecting until we find out from the person that wins the spin if they can go or not. So then I'll just keep taking money until we find the person that's going to go snacky with us.
And when are we spinning?
So today.
Today.
We're going to spin today. Should we spin right now? I don't know how to do that though.
So we won't spin right now because we're working it out technically.
Yeah.
Speaking of how expensive things were, I was talking to someone at work and she was talking about she's going to volunteer at the Super Bowl because the San Francisco is San Francisco, the stadium is hosting the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's right.
Coming up 2027, 2028.
Nice.
And she was talking about volunteering, and everybody there, a lot of them Niner fans were laughing, going, "Yeah, that's the only way I'll ever see a Super Bowl. If I volunteer and I end up somewhere near the stadium."
Not in that stadium. Not in that stadium. That stadium is bad luck.
Well, look, hey, you got 2 or 3 years. I don't know the year that the Super Bowl is going to be hosted by San Francisco, but you got a couple of years to get it. Is it next year?
Yeah,
I don't know.
next year.
You could be the home team and the home team.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not with Moody's sorry ass.
That's you got to build around a centerpiece.
God.
You got
we
the
get
centerpiece.
We get rid of everybody except for the kicker.
You got Moody.
Hell no. We get rid of
Do you think
everybody.
do you think he'll make he'll be the starting kicker the season? The beginning of the season?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I'm hoping, and I don't wish him ill will, you know what I mean? I wish that he goes to another team.
Yeah. A lot of kickers, they don't trade them or get rid of them. They bring in another kicker to compete, and then the other kicker wins the starting spot. So I don't see him being the starting kicker, but who knows, right? I mean, it's going to be, but it's not about preseason or practice or anything. Like he chokes in games.
He chokes. And so
big moments.
And I hey, he's got to feed his family and shit, but go feed them in Cleveland or something.
Get somebody else to pay
Go feed them in Cleveland or something. I still want you to play professionally.
Oh, I'd like him in Cleveland.
Just not here. Just not
that's
here.
Pittsburgh's division. He
There
could
you
go to Cleveland, the
Go
Ravens, the Bengals,
the Raiders. Go to the Raiders.
He would belong with the Raiders.
Go to the Raiders. Go to JT's team.
That's right.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a long minute for Raider fan.
Well,
it's been a long time.
I know. So that is I didn't, not too much is going on. Somebody, and then Saturday we have Pie Fest. Carl and I will be the MCs for Pie Fest, which is Pacific Islanders encouraging fun, engineering, science, and technology.
And they added the A this year.
For STEAM. So it's science, technology, engineering, art, and math. There you go. STEAM Fair. So it's their Pacifica STEAM Fair is happening this Saturday at the San Mateo Event Center, San Mateo County Fair, from 1 to 5. We'll go over all the details again during community announcements, but you will see us there. There's over 1,600 kids or people that have registered.
16. So you got to think about that. 1,600 registered,
right?
And people are going to show
folks
up.
are just going to show up because that's how we do.
2,000 people trying to get in that door.
That's how we do. We don't register. We don't. We just show up. So there you go.
Show up and say, "Hey, wink, wink. Can you get me in?"
Yeah. It's free, so just walk in. I don't know. I think you can register there. It's open to not just Pacific Islanders. It's open to the community, everybody. So if you're interested in STEM, come on down to the San Mateo Event Center and come see us. Come say hi.
It's a great time to get the kids involved. It's really geared towards kids to get them thinking about STEM careers and STEM in academia.
They'll have performances. They'll have
that's new.
Lunch. They want you to register so that to make sure that they have enough food.
Right.
Really, that's what they need people to register for. Lots of booths, you're gonna have a good time, and we'll be there from 1 to 5.
Every year they set their goal
Uh-huh.
and they blow it away. Like
I
they
love
set their
it.
goal for how many people okay, we'll
Yeah,
do
like
this, we'll do that,
600,
and they blow it away.
and then I like 1,600, and that was on Tuesday. At Tuesday, the count was 1,600. Could be more. Could be more, could be a lot more because, that was Tuesday's count, so there you go.
Great event. Great
Great
event for the
event.
kids.
Great
Come
event for the kids.
we met with them to kind of go over the logistics and everything, and there are benches for the parents
Yeah.
because the
Oh, they
parents
have
get wore
benches now.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Every year I
That's
see that.
awesome.
It looks like it reminds me of Disneyland where the kids are like, "Oh, I want to keep doing this and
Yeah.
doing that." And the parents are like sitting on benches going, you go do what you
What you
got to
need to
do.
do. I'll be right here. I'll be right here. That would be me too. There's lots of raffles. There's lots of things that will be given away. There's lots of things for the kids to do. There's a robotic something
Robotics display.
display.
There's I hear them right there. They had a group of kids that had built robots, and those ones that they actually built will be on
Uh-huh.
display as well. So
Yeah.
there's going to be it's going to be a great time, and it's really geared. Get the kids involved,
Get the
get them
kids
interested.
involved. Yes. So we will see you there. We're going to talk about it again during community announcements. So don't get fucked up when we talk about it again. What else? What else? I think that is it for me. I was working from home. I was off today because I need to recover. And I slept most of the day. And then tomorrow I have a lot of things to do before the Family Feud. I have a lot of stuff to do. We have shit we gotta do, like work on the house and blah, blah, blah.
Bunch of blah blah blah.
I got a bunch of blah, blah, blah. We're preparing to go to Maine in May for my daughter's graduation. So I'm looking forward to that. Tons and tons and tons of graduation. My niece is graduating in Atlanta, Tanaya. She's graduating from high school. My godson, his brother Isaac is graduating from high school. I mean, tons and tons. The whole month of June is fucking packed. I can't stand it. You may and may not see me at events, family. I can only take so much, y'all, but every weekend, I don't think so. So, there you go. I said it.
A spring though, right?
Yeah. I mean,
It's
usually
spring every year. There's
we
graduations.
used to have graduations and then there was a pause because all
Right.
our kids are all grown and stuff.
They aged out.
And then there was a gap, like a huge gap where we just didn't have graduations. And then this year is every weekend starting the end of, no, actually May, starting May 10th all the way till July. I have graduations till July. So there you go. Happy graduation to all of you and go to college. Don't be a fuck like me. There you go. How was your week?
A lot of the same. I mean, working with Pie Fest and trying to get ready for things. I started a gut health program this week, so I'm 5 days in to a 75-day program. It's not that bad. You just got to I got to get right with like boring food. So I can eat meat. I can eat, vegetables or some fruit. So it's
You
not
don't
like
really eat like crazy food anyway.
no, I don't. But the treatment that I'm on, anything that's bad is really bad. Right. So if I go a weekend where I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna, have ice cream on Saturday and then a cheeseburger or something on Sunday, like I got to be careful with that, especially because of the health condition. Right. So trying to clean it up. First couple days, there's no coffee. No coffee.
I'm dead. I'm dead. No coffee.
Actually, I haven't got the headaches that I thought that I would get every now and so. I used to every year I would stop coffee for a week to see if I got headaches, and if I got headaches, then I was gonna like quit because I don't want to be dependent on or addicted to coffee or whatever. And I never really got like the really big ones.
Do you drink coffee every day?
I drink coffee.
Oh,
I'm on a gut health program every day.
No, but before.
Oh yeah. And I will after.
Uh,
But it's just trying to reset the system.
uh-huh.
But it's nice because it's not calorie restrictive. Like I can, as much of the good stuff that I want, I can eat.
Uh-huh. And what
but
is good stuff?
clean meat. So like meat, right? So not jerky.
Oh, I
Or
just offered you jerky.
that's why I was like, you saw me at first. I'm like, oh yeah. Oh
yeah,
wait.
never mind.
Because I was like, oh, it's just meat. But
Yeah.
so clean meat, pretty much any vegetable, fruits there's certain fruits. So like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, apples, no citrus. And then after, I don't know, 11 days or something, it opens up and I can eat a few more things. But part of it is that once you get a clean, your gut's healthy, then you can actually see how foods react. So at some point, I'm going to try cheese and I'm going to try like lycopenes, so tomatoes, and I'm going to see how my body reacts to it. I can tell whether I'm actually supposed to be eating that, like whether my body agrees with it or not. I don't know about fish. I gotta
Have you
find out
eaten
about
fish?
Oh wait, no, never mind. I had salmon. So yes, I can eat fish. Not like smoked salmon, right? So it depends on what it's
You
cooked
can
with.
eat smoked salmon, but or no.
Not some of it.
Oh.
Some of it's going to be made with like, I don't know, vinegar and like shoyu or something like that. But yeah, it's been trying to be conscious about what I'm eating. It's been a rough week in terms of if I'm not planned out, then I'm eating an apple.
Yeah.
Went to Whole Foods to get a salad,
and
for lunch because I've been going to meetings, and meetings is pizza. Like there's no good food at meetings.
So you take your own food.
So I took my own food. I go to Whole Foods in the morning, get a salad. I forgot the olive oil and the salt and pepper for the dressing. You don't plan it out. I had a salad with no salad dressing, just dry. Just ate the salad, boring with chicken. But makes you plan it out.
Yeah.
70 days to go.
Oh, well, good for you. I'll be right here. I'll be right here being a bad influence. My cousin Eddie, he retired from the sheriff's office, police department, sheriff's department. And they retire your badge when you retire. His daughter just graduated from the police academy. Eddie Thompson, he was a guest. His daughter just graduated from the police academy, and they're bringing his badge number back so that she can use it, which is kind of cool. I don't know why I brought that up. That came out of left field.
It gets in the mind at this age. You got to say it because you'll forget it.
Yeah. So
that happens. Did that happen to you? I'll be talking, and then like maybe somebody interrupts me or something, and then they'll go, "Oh, okay, sorry, go ahead," and I'll be like,
I don't know.
No idea what I was talking about. Like thoughts just come and go.
Once you cut me off or, you interrupt and say, oh, well, I can't go back. I can't go back to what I was talking about. Yeah. Mo does that all the time. It kills me. Cuts me off while I'm talking. And then he'll go, oh, and he'll say something. And then he'll go, okay, go ahead. And I go, I got nothing.
Yours on choice.
I got nothing.
I'm not necessarily like, I get that way where I'm like, if I'm telling something that's meaningful to me and somebody is like cuts me off, I'm not going back to it. But I'm saying sometimes I flat forget, like I don't know if it's getting old or what, but I'll be thinking of something and start to say something and then pause and then
it's gone.
Like, gone. Well, nope, just gone. I mean, I'll remember it later, I guess.
Yeah.
But that seems to happen a little more often now.
Yeah, a little bit more often now. I'm getting old. I admit it. I'm not in denial, and I don't ever think I'm ever in denial. Like some of my girlfriends who will go unnamed, they're having a hard time. They're having a hard time with our age, and so I'm always, and for some reason, I end up being the older sister, and I go, doesn't bother me.
I'm not. It doesn't. I'm not.
Yeah.
Bugged by it. But
yeah.
I'm not. I don't know. It's just not a thing for me.
It's not a thing for me. I don't know why it doesn't bother me.
Sometimes I find myself like, because like there was a girl at work, at work, and she's like, oh yeah, and I was like, oh, how old are you? She goes, oh, I'm 40. I was like, because we were talking about kids being, and she has like a 10-year-old little girl, and she was talking about getting old. And I was looking at her and I'm thinking 10 years old. And I was like, what? And she's 40. And I was like, to me, I'm like, you're still a kid
Yeah.
at 40 years old.
Yeah. At work, in my department, I would have to say I'm the oldest person in the oldest. I would have to say I'm the oldest in the department that I'm in. I see it because all the kids have just got out of college. They're all fresh, really wicked smart, like so smart. And I'm just an analyst, so I'm just like,
Stop.
no,
with
there's like super wicked smart, and I usually just sit in meetings while everybody's talking about, dashboards and this and whatever. And I'm okay with it, but they're like, I feel like I'm the mother. Like when I talk to everybody, I'm the mother. And at work, I'm in a different department, but the
Are
other
you auntie
department,
there?
no, just in the police department. When they see me, hey
Mm.
auntie, this because I worked there longer. I was there for 7,
Oh, I
8
gotcha.
years, and this department I've only been in for, oh man, it'll be 3 years in May.
So you're a net.
I'm a net. So yeah, it's if I ever hear when I'm out and about and somebody goes, Annette, I know they're from work because that is my government name that nobody outside of work uses.
Not
Nobody.
Nettie.
Well, Nettie. That's I'm a little bit of Tongan too. So my Po'oi family calls me Nettie. And that's it. There you go. There's my 2 cents. 6 something. I should,
6.
yes.
6.
Oh,
6
I
what?
forgot to. Okay, so what else? What do we spin? Or are we not spinning? Or are we doing community announcements?
We could do community announcements.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
All right. I'll start because Naki's going to be in it, so I'll talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
The All My Usos Family Feud edition's happening tomorrow. We talked about it earlier. It
Yes,
is
I can't wait.
at SCDC. It is in San Francisco. Do you know what time it starts?
It starts at 6:30.
Starts at 6.
The doors open at
30.
5:45.
Wow, Naki's got the information off
There
the
you
top of
go.
the dome. Doors
That's a
open
good one.
5:45. The music for Family Feud, and for those of you at our age, you know the music for Family Feud
Yes.
starts at 6:30. Join us as community leaders face off in a friendly game of Family Feud. Come and support your organization's representative. Register today by clicking the link in Amu's bio.
Yeah, it's from 6 to 8 p.m. tomorrow. There you go.
6 to 8.
Yeah, 6
And
to 8.
it's a PI event, so it may not kick off
So
exactly at
6-ish.
6.
6-ish. There you go. Where are we?
The
A
conference?
PAHE conference is happening tomorrow, Friday, April 11th, from 9:30 a.m. to 10:50 a.m. at San Francisco State Junior Ballroom #1 for a powerful panel highlighting SF State's collaborative efforts to advance equity and representation for Pacific Islander communities. Faculty, staff, and students will share how initiatives like the Pacific Islander Student Association, AA and APISI programs, Reach and ARC, the Critical Pacific Islander and Oceania Studies minor, and the new Oceania Scholars Program are transforming institutional spaces, fostering leadership, and celebrating Pacific Islander identities. Don't miss this opportunity to learn how collective action can drive meaningful change in higher education. You will not see us there, but we hope that you will be there real quick, though. Oh man, I forgot what I was going to
9:30
say.
to
Yes, go
10:50
ahead.
a.m. So
Yeah,
that's in the morning.
so-
You could make both events
Yes.
if you're moving fast and you're in the city all day long.
Mhm.
The 4th annual Bay Area Pie Fest, we just talked about it. It's STEAM this year instead of STEM, adding arts, is happening Saturday, April 12th. It is at a new place. If you've been there before, it's not at any of the places before. It's at the San Mateo Event Center from 1 to 5 p.m. All ages are welcome. There's going to be new to this event will be cultural performances, hands-on activities, STEM resource, raffle prizes, and free lunch. Make sure you register your kids at We Are Pie Fest on Instagram.
Kokua Support Services present Run for Autism Worldwide, happening April 12th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Lizard Log Amphitheater in Abbotsbury, New Zealand. Registration is open now. Click the link in Kokua Support Services on IG. All funds raised will go towards raising awareness and advocating for autism within the Pacifica community.
Look at Neki throwing Aotearoa in there for
Mhm.
the event. So any of our New Zealand listeners, April 12th. Samoan Solutions Anganu'u Community Teach-In Series Tautua service is happening Wednesday, April 16th at 6 p.m. at Le Maota in Burlingame, California. Join them for their next Anganu'u session as they dive into the heart of service in Samoan culture. Come ready to learn, share, and serve with alofa and purpose. Register at tinyurl/Anganu'u Teach-In.
Atamai Cultural Arts presents the fourth voyage of Atamai Cultural Events. Leafi, the Fire Within, on April 26th. We honor the spirit of our ancestors, the fire they carried, and the legacy they left, and the future we're building together. Leafi is a call to remember who we are and where we came from. Pre-sale tickets are just $5. Tap the link in PICP's bio to grab yours today.
Hafaday Bay Area, in partnership with Kudaran Chamorro Foundation and Chamorro Charity of Northern California, Inafa Malek is proud to present Tahita, a 2-day workshop celebrating Chamorro identity through dance, art, language, and community, led by the incredible Heidi Charangalaf, I messed that up, Kenga, of Katuran Chamorro Foundation. Reserve your spot now through the link in Inafa Malek's bio.
Pacific Islander Wellness Initiative, Chabot's College's Nisha Night and Ethnic Study present the 6th annual Rock the Mic Unity Wellness.
There you go.
Come Unity Wellness. Get it. Happening Wednesday, May 7th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Chabot College Event Center, Building 700. Join them for an open mic night filled with live performances, music, free food, raffle prizes, and more. Follow PI Wellness Initiative on IG for more information. Free food.
Free food. Good food.
Mm-hmm.
Free food's good food.
Yeah.
Grab your partners and register for the first annual Pacifica Pico Polo tournament. Hosted. It's a Beavis and Butthead show. Oh my gosh. He said, hosted by Pacific Islander Collective San Diego, happening Saturday, May 17th. You're making it rough. From 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. at McKenzie Creek Park in Chula Vista. This all-day pickleball event features raffle prizes from Holo Holo Festival, Island Vibe, Tatao, Island Armor, and Dame Mas Cafeina. To sign up, email pixd619@gmail.com or scan the QR code. Don't miss out. Stop.
Just kidding. The Pacifica Mental Health Conference is a free all-day event led by Pacific Islander mental health clinicians from across the country, taking place on May 23rd from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Spring Hill Suites in West Sacramento. While the event is currently at full capacity, you can still join the wait list in case a spot opens up. Don't miss this powerful gathering focused on mental wellness in our Pacifica community. To get on the wait list, go to PI Clinicians at Outlook.com.
And I don't want to say I told you so.
I told you
but
so.
We told you so. It's going to fill up, right? And they're actually, they've moved a lot of things around to let more people into the event.
Now they're just at full capacity.
And there's at some point there's a fire marshal issue.
Yes.
Right. So they're bumping that all the way up to like tables gone. All of that is they're making room, but at some point the number is the number.
Yeah.
All right. The Illuminati Education Gift is here. Apply today. The 16th annual Illuminati Education Gift offers money and gift cards to support your school journey and cash prizes for your mixed media art submissions. Don't wait. This is your chance to showcase your talent or get the support you need for school. Click the link in Samoan Solutions bio to apply.
Call for Pacific Islander couples for a research study focused on the unique experience and perspective of Pacific Islander couples. Both partners must identify as Pacific Islanders ages 25 to 65, share your experience in a confidential setting, and participate in 2 virtual interviews. Compensation provided for your time to participate. Email Yvonne at Manupuna at student.shamana.edu.
And our 2025 for 25 Pacifica by Design campaign, our fundraiser, the first time we've done a fundraiser like this.
Ever.
First time, any fundraiser.
Mhm.
Thank you, Eugene Baker, Yvonne Manupuna, and Suwana Pahulu, who donated this week and all that have donated thus far. And we've got a really good response. So thank you to everybody. And we've said if $25 isn't your thing, less is fine. And positive thoughts and prayers and good energy and vibes, they're appreciated too. So
Yeah.
we appreciate you. Thank you for making this happen. I think we're going to go to a spin right now. So what are we spinning for, Naki?
We're spinning for if it lands on your name, then you're going to go snacky with Naki.
So the next time that we go do Snacky with Naki,
Uh-huh.
the person who wins the spin to win will hopefully be able to come along and witness it in person.
Look at that. Look at that.
What the
So
heck?
your name
at
is
you.
look at all that.
Everybody who's donated.
Everybody who's donated, your name is on the list. So we're going to spin the wheel. And if it lands on your name, we'll get a hold of you this week to see if you can actually snacky with Naki.
Right.
If you can't, we'll try again next week.
You ready to spin?
There you go.
There we go. Spin it to win it. Oh, I like that. I like the graphic.
Karasoma.
Karasoma.
Congratulations.
He's in Las Vegas
Soma.
right now, right?
Is he really?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if
Oh,
he's still
okay.
there, but I know he went
All
to
right.
Las Vegas. So
Well, congratulations,
yeah.
Karasoma La'a. We will be taking you to Snacky with Naki with us. Free lunch and get to hang out with me and Carl. How about that?
we'll do it in your neighborhood.
We'll do it in your neighborhood. You go. How do I get out of here?
I just remove from.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, thank you, Nainoa. Nainoa with the win. Okay, so that is Soma. Yay.
That's all for you, Soma.
Yes, all for you. I
Just
mean,
got to
he
do the
most
worm
likely
before you come.
he most likely will go with us. I know. He most likely will go with us. So
actually,
there you go.
that will. I'm looking forward to that because he probably knows some good grub.
Oh yeah.
Right? He's gonna
Have
know
him pick.
and he's seen Snacky with Naki before, so he may have something in mind.
Yeah.
Not that it's always going to be that way, but
Yeah.
we just know that Soma's going to have a good spot, and he's in the city, so
Yeah.
it's going to work out.
There you go. Awesome. Yay.
Yeah.
So happy. So happy. All right. Well, that took care of that. Thank you so much for everyone that gave this month. Next month, at the end of the month, we'll have something else, like, I don't know, something to give away or
Well, we'll see.
draw
Let's see.
names.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. But we're gonna do something different or the same. If it's we'll do something good.
It's something different. Yeah. All right. What else we got?
Let's
Then
see.
we did the tariffs.
Tariffs?
Like tariffs have been a big deal this week.
Huge deal this week.
A huge deal. And so I don't want to pay more. I order my stuff from Shein, which apparently they're like a company outside of the United States. So, and their stuff is really cheap,
Right.
which is not going to be the case, right? Going forward.
Depends on the country. Right?
China.
Then yeah, so
yeah, fuck.
So it doesn't depend on. I mean, all the other ones are like 30, 10, 20. 40.
China's like 100.
China's 104% or something crazy.
Okay.
So
what does that mean? He's put, and I know, but for somebody that doesn't know what tariffs mean, how it's going to affect you, the consumer.
So let's say what is the product you're buying? $5, $10? How much is it?
Yeah, say it's $10.
So if it's $10, right? It's coming from China.
Okay.
So a buyer, an American buyer that's going to sell it, is going to have to buy it, right? So let's say they were buying that. Let's say they were buying
for
that
$10.
Well, they're selling it for 10.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
So let's say they're buying it for $5, and their profit margin is, then they sell it to you for 10, right?
Their profit is $5.
Right. So now that product is going to cost $10 for them, the buyer, because it's 100% profit, or I mean, it's 100% tariff, right?
Oh,
So the
okay.
$5 item
that was
that
once
buyer
$5
was
is
once
now
that buyer
$10.
is now $10 for your buyer.
Oh,
If he wants to make $5 profit, it's
he's going to send it
$15
to
for you.
me to $15. Oh,
What a buyer could do is say, well, I hopefully the tariffs come down. I'm going to cut my profit margin to $3,
uh,
right? And then I'm going to only raise the price a certain amount and try
yeah.
to put maybe $2 on you instead of an extra $5 or
Uh.
something, right? And then cut into their profit margin. But the problem is eventually the profit margin has to rise, right? Like he's not going to just go without making money.
Right.
And he's been making money, and you and I know this, right? If you're making X amount of money, that's your budget, right? You start living to that, whatever you're making.
Yeah.
All of a sudden somebody comes in and says, oh yeah, you're going to make 20-30% less.
Yeah.
Like, or you got to charge more.
Mhm.
So that's how a tariff works. I think a lot of people are under the misperception that China pays the tariff.
No, we pay the tariff.
Well, yeah, the buyer
But-
of the product.
but then they sell it to
then they
the
sell
consumer.
it to us, and the
Yeah.
consumer eventually is going to have higher prices.
Right.
The problem with it is that he's so all over the place with it's on,
Off.
there's a delay,
It's like a
there's
90-day
90-day,
pause.
pause and all this. There's people that are wanting to send their product that don't know whether to send it, right? So a lot of stuff is going to end up sitting on docks or sitting in
Mhm.
warehouses where people are like, I'm going to wait and see like what the heck's going on. That's going to clog up our docks,
Mm.
right? So when we're getting the things, the U.S. gets about 100,000 containers a day.
Well, isn't that going to stop now? Because,
Well, it won't stop, but now you got more product to check for tariffs, right?
Oh.
Because now the product that you're checking could be a country that didn't have a tariff, or now there's more product that's being tariffed, right? So there's more that you're going
so
through.
at the dock, they'll check the tariff.
Yeah, then
or the country.
the customs on the product on the way in. Yeah, no, it's going to be at the dock. It's going to
Oh.
be in the United States.
So they could still buy it from China for like $5 and then get here and it's right.
The buyer is going to pay the price when they buy it.
Oh,
Right. So the
mhm.
buyer is going to say, I want 20,000 widgets at $10 a piece. Right. They're now 20,000 widgets at $20 a piece.
Oh, got it.
So maybe they buy less.
And
and
then they pay more at the dock?
No, I'm saying that our federal government is going to need to go through all that stuff on the
Oh,
dock.
yeah.
And there's more
So it's
things to
gonna sit,
document now.
yeah.
Right. So plus you have companies that aren't they're just sitting on their product going, well, we don't know whether we're 20% or 50% or 0%.
Oh,
We're going to wait until things settle down and then we'll ship it.
okay, got
So
it.
it's a weird thing. Because so if you think about it, China and the US are the two biggest economies in the world. We buy more than any other country in the world, and they make more than any country in the world. So the relationship has always been they make it, we buy it. So now it's like we're saying, oh, we're not going to buy it, or we don't care if it's higher priced. So to me, it's a full out trade war at this point. I mean, Trump's firing shots. He put a hold on everybody except for China.
I know.
China is still on. China, I guess now we have an 84%
Uh-huh.
tariff on American goods
Yeah.
going that direction, but they buy less. They make it, we buy it.
Oh.
They do buy some of our stuff, but far less.
Uh-huh.
We buy 500% more stuff of theirs than
Yeah.
they buy of ours.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're screwed either way.
Probably higher prices. I
Yeah,
would
but
think
we'll
that-
but is the whole point of that to make Americans buy in the United States?
That's what Trump says. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
You're forcing people to buy in the US.
Buy US or so the last time he was in office, he put big tariffs on China, right? So a lot of companies, including an example everybody knows is Home Depot, right? We've been to Home Depot. Home Depot took their factories out of China and put them in Vietnam because they wanted to avoid the tariff coming from China, right? We're friendly relationships with Vietnam. Well, he just put like a 30% tax on Vietnam or tariff, right? So a lot of the companies that adjusted to him being in office last time are now in Vietnam saying, hey, you didn't want us in doing business in China. Now you're hitting us
In
again.
Vietnam. Okay, got it. So
So
it's just across the board. So he basically wants people to buy in the US.
he wants people to buy in the US, or he wants the factories to come back to the US. But here's the problem with that. And you can look this up as I'm talking, so you'll know more. The average, I don't know what the average wage is in China, right? I don't know what the average wage is in Vietnam for a worker. It's infinitely less than it is in the United States.
Right.
So if you're going to have this mouse no longer built with Chinese labor, that's way cheaper, right? And you're going to build it and you're going to move the factories to the United States
16,900
a year.
a year.
Yeah.
That was in 2023.
16,000 a year.
That's, oh my God.
So that's what they're making in China or Vietnam.
China.
So in China, it's 16,000. I don't know what the average income in the United States is. It's a lot more than 16,000, right? That means that American workers make more. So if you're going to make this mouse now in the United States with labor that's, I don't know what the minimum wage is in California. I mean, it wouldn't be in California, but you're like $15 an hour versus somebody who's making 16,000 a year. So the labor is going to be more expensive if things come back to the United States.
Vietnam, $358 a quarter.
Yeah. So $1,200 a year.
$1,400
$1,400
a year.
Right. So you're going to use that labor, right?
Uh,
How much is it? So that person that works that's going to put an iPhone together or this mouse together,
yeah.
they're going to
cheap.
make way less than the person in the United States. And it doesn't matter whether you go to Mississippi, Alabama, or California, they all make more than $1,400 a year.
You want to know what the average salary in the United States is?
What is it?
$66,622.
$1,400 a year
to
to
$66,000.
$66,000 a year.
So shit is going to hit the roof.
Well, but if you bring the manufacturing home, they're going to pay the labor. That's the whole reason that businesses outsource to Mexico or China or Vietnam, because the labor's cheap. That's how things are cheap that we buy.
Makes sense. So now it's not going to be cheap, because if we buy here in America, it's going to be expensive. 17,000 in Mexico.
Right. That's why those factories are in those countries.
Yeah. Wow.
And they say, oh, well, they should have these in the United States. Yeah, I don't disagree with it.
Right.
But the price of stuff's going to go up.
Go up. Okay. Got it.
That's why you
That
hear
makes sense.
that people in the Trump administration are saying, people don't need another big screen TV. What they're saying is that prices could go up and that's okay. And so if we're able to bring everything home, right? Bring it all home, and we can be like the 50s, 60s, and 70s where we're a manufacturing nation, it would be good for the economy, but that's going to take decades.
Yeah.
It's going to take decades.
And more than 4 years.
Way more than 4 years.
Right.
And it's going to raise the cost of things. If you're using American labor is not cheap. That's the whole reason they outsource.
It's not cheap.
Not cheap.
Not
at all.
cheap. So everything's going to go up. Okay. That totally makes sense. That's why we go out of country, because labor is cheap, making the product cheap, making it cheap for us. If we shop in America where it's not, the average American, not average, person working in the United States, if you make $66,000 a year times 100 workers, you know what I mean?
Right.
So the price of that product is going to be,
and it doesn't
10
really matter
times.
whether, like I said, Mississippi, whatever the lowest,
Uh-huh.
whatever state is using the federal minimum wage is $750, I think. So if you do $750, it doesn't come out to $1,400 a year.
Yeah.
I mean, so those are things to think about. Some of the stuff we don't make, right? So you could say, oh, bring that home and make that here. We don't even make some of the stuff.
Yeah.
So you have to build all the factories and the production.
Yeah.
If so, does it work? Will they work? Here's what I find interesting is it's like they're going all in on the tariffs, because if they don't work, the economy is going to really suffer. Inflation is going to be bad. If they work, great. Like I want America to win. But man, they're putting a lot They're like pushing their chips all in on this tariff thing.
Yeah, I don't. It's gonna take a minute before we like.
It'll take
Maybe my
years.
grandsons will see it,
Yes.
and they're 3. They're 3 and 2, so that's how long I think it's gonna be.
It's there's no way that it's even a 4 or 10
Yeah.
year kind of thing. This is a long-term plan
Mhm.
that would bring manufacturing, and that's what he's talking about, right? So, but that's the thing is manufacturing was big in the 50s, 60s, 70s, into the 80s.
Oh no.
Well, now what we produce are services,
Mhm.
right? Technology, software. Those are what we produce for the world. We don't produce cars and all the things that we used to.
Yeah.
That's not what we produce as a country anymore.
Okay, well there you go. That's stupid. Kinda. I mean, I get it, but it's not. I get that he wants everybody to buy in the
Buy
US,
American and
but
bring
it's
jobs
so
back to the United States.
expensive, and I get that too. I get it. It's just it'll be too expensive for us. Like,
But it's expensive now. If you buy American now, you buy American only product, but it's not with the right stuff. If you're buying services, you're buying technology, you're buying, the things that we do, right? Insurance, those kind of things. That's not expensive. It's the things that are labor intensive because of the cost of labor in the United States.
the average annual salary for California is 76,009. So if there's not going to be manufacturing warehouses in California.
1,400 a year, 76,000 a year.
Yeah. So there you go.
And that's why a lot of the jobs went to Vietnam, right? You can see where they're picking off. Where's the cheap labor? Vietnam. If China were to collapse, Vietnam would be
Big.
they're already getting some of
Yeah.
the kind of overflow of it.
Uh-huh.
And that's where all the factories and everything would be built because they have some of the infrastructure, but it's cheap labor,
Cheap labor.
just like
Okay.
Mexico.
Cheap labor. Okay. Got it. All right. Well, if you didn't understand tariffs, there you go. Just replay this. That's all we've been hearing is stuff about that.
So the tariffs are intended to get us to buy American stuff, right?
Yeah.
And that is
I
good for
totally
the
get
economy.
that.
I'm
It
not
is-
saying it's bad for the economy.
Yeah.
I'm
But it's
just
also
saying
going to be so expensive.
it could be more expensive. Now, it didn't when they weren't extreme. The tariffs he put in place in his first term, they worked, and Biden didn't even take them out of when Biden took office. He left them in place,
Yeah.
and then Biden actually increased them a little bit at the end of his term. But this is wild.
This is too much.
this is
though.
this is wild.
It's over 100.
And then they give
percent.
us 84%. Like,
Yeah.
this is
it's
we're just going to stop trading with each other.
right.
For now.
They're going most definitely. And Canada can't stand us either. And I want to go on vacation. I want to go to Mexico, but I'm scared they won't let me in because I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm scared they won't let me in just because. Like, I think they did ban some people from going out of country. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a
could be
lot of
making
people
that
that, U.S. nationals, people born in Samoa, independent Samoa, that are in the United States that wasn't, an issue. There's a lot of people that just are like, I want to have zero contact with any government official, right? I don't want to go to Puerto Rico, Guam, the U.S. Virgin Islands, American Samoa. I don't want to go, anywhere, and I don't want any contact with the police because there's fear out there at this point that if I get pulled over and get a ticket, then everything gets so there's you can see that out there when you see the reporting and you see some of the media. People are just like, just no contact.
No
I
contact.
don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
So a lot of the traveling, especially to U.S. territories, is down.
So there you go. That was your tariff education. That was your tariff education.
I hope they work. I want America to win. I do hope they work. I I'm having a hard time seeing it.
I'm having a hard time seeing it. I think that I think China's going to stop trading with us till.
I don't think they can in the long
Really?
run because we're the biggest consumer country in the world by far, right? So we buy it, they make it.
Right.
That's just been the relationship for a long time. What we're saying basically is we won't buy it anymore. Well, that's the demand. It's like a drug, right? Like,
Right.
well, if the drug dealer got busted, I'm going to block over, or
Yeah.
I'm going to like some other drug dealer is going to step up, right?
True.
So if China's not there, it'll be Vietnam, it'll be Thailand, it'll be one of the Pacific Rim countries. But it'll take a long time to build up, what China had. China's already gone out and tried to go to other countries and sell, and they're doing that. But in the end, I think we would win a trade war with China. Everything would be it'd be painful.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's that. So,
Price of eggs are down at least.
are they?
I heard. I don't know.
Are they?
I can't eat eggs on this gut health thing. So
Really? And you're a breakfast
no eggs and no
person.
coffee. I was like, I don't even know how to. That
Ooh.
boggles my mind.
No eggs?
No eggs, no coffee.
You have eggs or you used to?
Every day.
Every day
Every day.
for breakfast.
I moved it because I stopped doing breakfast thing because I was eating breakfast at noon. Like it was still breakfast, but whew, yeah, that's got another 70 days left before I have I've already got, it's like, I already got my meal planned out. It's a breakfast meal.
Oh, geez. Well, I don't know what to say about that other than, figure it out, folks. Depending on where people are going to buy, they're going to buy. Like eggs, people are going to buy eggs.
Yeah.
People are going to buy milk. So I think it's depending on how badly you need it. Like
That's the
I heard
problem
like
with
Nike shoes that are
Yeah.
made in China.
Why are they made in China? Because they'd be $500 if they're made here.
Right.
Well, some
They
of
were
them
talking
are
about that.
$500.
Yeah, some of them are 500. But they're saying because they're made in China, they're sold for 100 and something here.
Right.
If they were made here, the shoes would be $300 to $500 now.
The regular ones.
The
not
regular,
yeah.
just the everyday, not the everyday, but Nike is expensive to begin with. Because they're made in China, they were averaging $100 to $200, and if they make them here, they will be $300 to $500. Crazy.
Yeah,
But do you need Nike shoes? No.
There you go.
Depending on your lifestyle.
But that's the thing, is consumers are always going to vote with their dollar, right? Like people complain about Walmart. Walmart's so big and this, well, stop going there. Yeah, but they got cheap stuff.
Right.
So I go there.
I'm still on my banned Target. I still haven't gone to Target. I don't buy at Target. I'm standing strong on that. I was never a Target shopper anyway, so it was easy for me to do, but no Target for me. And we hardly, and you're right, Walmart is cheap. It's around the corner from me, but we shop more at Costco now ever since that whole thing. I mean, I can't even remember the last time I went to Walmart. I think we went for a handful of stuff, but now we go to Costco. We go to Costco more than we ever did before.
Yeah. So a lot of the retailers
Mm-hmm.
are, waiting, wondering what are we going to land on?
Yeah.
So we can keep shipping stuff in. Walmart's one of them. Like a big percentage of their stuff comes from China.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So there you go. I'm still staying strong on my Target ban or what is it?
The ban.
Yeah, my Target ban. One of my girlfriends shops at Target all the time. I'm like, oh, don't shop at Target. She's like, I love Target. I can't help it. I don't care what's going on. I was like, girl.
And that's the majority of people.
Yeah.
The majority of people are like, I've got to live my life. And,
Yeah. Totally. I totally get that. I mean, I'm not really, but that is, if I'm going to stand for something, and then Starbucks, I haven't drank Starbucks in a lot. Remember, I used to drink Starbucks every day for years, and now I haven't had Starbucks for years.
Are they on that list too?
I don't know. I just don't buy Starbucks because I make it at home.
Yeah. That's not a social choice. That's just personal choice.
But I can't believe how much money I save. Like I used to buy, and Starbucks is like $7,
That's if
5
you
to
just get
7
one
bucks.
drink and you get a
Right.
cookie, it's
Yeah.
like $12 before
5
you
to
get out of
7.
there.
Yes, every day though. So I was like, say, I don't know, 7, $30. Like, it adds up. And so I make my coffee at home now. And it's been years. It's been years. I can't even remember the last time. And then we went to Starbucks once and I used to get the triple white mocha extra hot. It was so sweet. I couldn't
Mm.
believe that I used to drink that every day because it was so freaking sweet. I couldn't even finish it. I was like, damn, I used to drink this shit every day.
I remember the first time I had a mocha at a Starbucks
Yeah.
and Nick would get them. And I was like, all right. Oh my God. I was like, this is a milkshake. This
Oh
tastes
my
like
God.
it's so sweet.
So sweet. And I didn't realize I was drinking that every day. And so now, because I use stevia with my coffee, that it's, I don't know,
You save up and buy a pair of Nikes.
right? For $300 to $500. No, thank you. Yeah, so there you go. I don't do Target. And that's just my personal, I just don't do Target. And then Walmart, depends. Like we really go to Costco now. Where before I hardly went, now I'm getting use out of my card. We go all the time. I get my groceries there. I get whatever I need there.
We're kind of a Costco family in some ways.
Yeah, you guys. Because
Yeah.
there's a Rayleigh's down the street. Like I'll go to Rayleigh's
We got-
before I go to Walmart.
We do Rayleigh's and actually we do a little bit of all of them.
Uh-huh.
But the big shopping is Costco.
Yeah,
Like the
us
big,
too.
like I'm gonna fill it up and spend $500 or
Right.
whatever a basket of groceries costs now. That's
Yeah,
Costco.
We do Costco now. It makes sense because we buy in bulk, and we
Right.
should have been doing that to begin with. But it forced us to go to Costco on that. I mean, I love Costco anyway, but we shop Costco regularly now. I hardly go to Walmart. I don't go to Target, and we shop online for other stuff. But now I don't know if I want to shop online because where the clothes that I used to buy was from Shein, and apparently it came from China. And so I'll notice the next time I place an order if the prices have gone up.
Be interesting to see.
There you go. All right. Oh, that's it for us, right? Do you have something
think we're
else? I
good.
think that's it for us because stop by Samoan Solutions. No, Samoan Community. Stop by Samoan Solutions anyway and then make a donation because everyone's trying to save their building. Samoan Solutions is Epi and Fanga and their whole crew, and they do such an amazing, they do tons
So
and
many
tons,
different things.
so
Yeah.
many different and good things for the community, for the whole Bay Area. They cover, just everyone does stuff there. Like their Nisha Night is one of my favorite things, but Journey to Empowerment is done there every first Friday of the month. They have a lot of great events there, and they may lose their building because of funding, all the budget cuts that have been happening. So stop by there, give a donation, go follow them on Instagram, and make a donation. $5 is
It all
good.
matters.
Everything matters. All right. So, and then you'll see us tomorrow at SCDC at 6 to 8 p.m. Come by, join the Family Feud fun we'll be having. Team Red, Team Blue, go Team Red. And Saturday, we're at Pie Fest at the San Mateo Event Center. You'll see Carl and I there again. Stop by, say hi, bring your kids. It'll be a great family day.
Great day.
Great day. So we'll see you next Thursday. We're here every Thursday from 6 p.m. to whenever. Come back to FICO with us.
Love you all.